You think your truck is yours. You paid for it, signed the papers, got the keys. So naturally, you believe you own it. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't. Not in the way you think. Because modern trucks have changed. And what you actually bought isn't full ownership. It's conditional access. See, older trucks were simple. You owned the engine. You owned the parts. You owned the function. If something broke, you fixed it. If you wanted to upgrade, you did it. No permission needed. But now, everything runs through software. Your truck doesn't just respond to you anymore. It responds to systems, to updates, to permissions, and sometimes to the manufacturer more than you. Let that sink in, because this is where the illusion starts to crack. That heated seat you paid for, it's controlled by software. That remote start, software. That towing assist system, also software. And here's the part most people miss. Just because it's in your truck doesn't mean you control it, because those features can be turned on or turned off without you touching anything. Over-the-air updates, remote changes, background adjustments, all happening silently. And you don't even notice it until something feels off. Performance changes, features disappear, systems behave differently, and suddenly, your truck isn't acting like your truck anymore. Now here's where it gets serious. Because this isn't about convenience, it's about control. Manufacturers have realized something powerful. They don't just want to sell you a truck once, they want to keep earning from it forever. So instead of building machines you fully own, they're building platforms you stay connected to. That's why subscriptions are creeping in. Heated seats, navigation, performance upgrades, remote features, all locked behind monthly payments. Think about that. You already paid for the truck, but now you're paying again, just to use parts of it. And if you stop paying, those features don't degrade, they don't wear out, they disappear from your own vehicle. That's not ownership, that's access. And access can be revoked anytime. Now imagine this, you're driving, everything is normal. Then an update rolls out overnight. You wake up the next day and something feels different. Throttle response, fuel efficiency, towing behavior, all slightly changed. You didn't approve it. You didn't install anything manually, but your truck changed anyway. Because control doesn't sit with you anymore. It sits with the system. And here's where it becomes undeniable. Try fixing something yourself. Simple issue. Sensor, module. You open it up, and suddenly you hit a wall. Locked systems, encrypted modules, dealer-only software. You can physically access the part, but you can't make it work, not without authorization. So you go to the dealership. And now, you're paying just to unlock your own truck. Let that sink in. You're paying for permission. And the more advanced your truck is, the worse it gets. More features, more software, more control layers, more dependency, until eventually, you realize something most people never do. You don't control your truck anymore. The system does, the manufacturer does. Every feature you use, every update you receive, every repair you need goes through them, not you. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's when smart truck owners change how they think. They stop chasing features and start protecting control. They look at trucks differently, not just by horsepower or screen size or tech packages, but by one question: how much of this do I actually control? Because that's the real definition of ownership. Not what you paid, not what you signed, but what you can control without asking permission. And here's the bigger picture. This isn't just trucks. It's the entire auto industry moving in the same direction. More software, more restrictions, more subscriptions, more control. And in the next few years, it's only going to get tighter, more locked down, more dependent, more controlled. But there is a way to stay ahead of it, a way to protect your control before it's gone. And once you understand it, you'll never look at ownership the same way again. Because once you see the pattern, you start noticing it everywhere, not just in trucks, but in everything built around you. Your phone, your apps, your smart devices, all of them, quietly shifting from ownership to controlled access. And the scary part, it didn't happen all at once. It happened slowly, conveniently, silently, one feature at a time, one update at a time, one agreement at a time, until one day, you wake up realizing you don't really own anything anymore. You just use it on their terms. Now bring that back to trucks, because this is where it matters the most. This isn't just a device in your pocket. This is a machine you depend on for work, for income, for freedom. And when control shifts here, it hits different. Because imagine this, you rely on your truck for business, daily hauling, transport, deliveries, and suddenly, a feature you depend on gets locked, not broken, not damaged, just locked, behind a paywall, behind a subscription, behind a system you don't control. Now your income depends on a payment, not your skill, not your effort, not your truck. A payment. That's the shift. And that's why this conversation matters. Because most people are still distracted. They're chasing bigger screens, better interiors, more automation, while slowly losing control. But the ones who understand this early, they move differently. They start asking better questions. Not, what does this truck have? But, what can this truck take away from me? They look at long-term control, repair freedom, software dependency, subscription risks, because they know something most don't. The real cost of a truck isn't the price you pay up front. It's the control you give up over time. And once that control is gone, getting it back, almost impossible. So the smart move isn't reacting later. It's thinking ahead. Now, choosing machines that give you independence, not dependency. Choosing systems you can fix, not systems that lock you out. Choosing ownership. That actually means ownership. Because in the future, there will be two types of truck owners. The ones who drive their trucks and the ones who are allowed to. And trust me, you don't want to be in the second group, because once control leaves your hands, it doesn't come back easy. So before your next decision, before your next upgrade, before your next purchase, ask yourself one simple question. Am I buying a truck, or am I buying permission to use one? Because that answer changes everything